back to Forza Horizon 4 for not another week in the lovely United Kingdom. You may remember not that long ago here on the channel, I jumped into this thing, the Lotus Elise GT1, which is an amazing car for ripping it around corners. If you go back even further, you may remember the Shelby Monaco, one of the S1 class ultimate cars, insanely fast. The Shelby Monaco, super high horsepower, very difficult to drive. The Lotus Elise, as fast as it is in the corners, it's a little bit slow on the straights. And that's where one of my favorite cars in Forza Horizon 4 comes into play. Today, we are jumping into this. I know it may not look like very much right now, but the Alfa Romeo 155 is an amazing car in S1 class. It combines the top speed of the Shelby Monaco with the cornering ability of the Lotus Elise. I know I've made a video on this thing back in the day, and I love the way how it felt like a real-life race car, and that's because of this. The vintage race tires that are definitely not vintage race tires. They make this thing kind of a grip monster. Combine those tires with the fact that you can come in here and swap on real-life Alfa Romeo DTM parts, and you've got yourself one super, super cool vehicle. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to make my own tune. I'm just gonna download one. For this car, there are a bunch of really, really good tunes. I really like Scan's one and Nalak's one. We've nearly got 700 horsepower. We are super, super lightweight. This is gonna be crazy fast. I wanna see if we can get this little Alpha into the top 100 in the world on a leaderboard in this game. Why don't we start off here at my favorite circuit in the entire game? This is a slightly competitive leaderboard, but let's choose a rival. If you saw my previous video that I made where I tried to get a world record in this game, I actually did some really cool stuff with manual with clutch and mapping my controller out to make my life way easier. I'm essentially pressing the A button and the B button at the same time to shift gears up, and the X button and the A button to shift down. I honestly couldn't put my finger on exactly what it is, but there's something so cool about this car for me. I love it. Can we take down the one and only DJ Customs? He's in a Dodge Viper. I'm in the Alpha, and it's a little bit bumpy. No more screwing around, little Alpha. We have got to go take down this Dodge Viper. We are so fast. If I can just, like, clean up my racing line. Yo, I'm way faster than it in the corners. Way faster out of the corners as well. Look at that speed. I mean, pay no attention to DJ driving a stock Dodge Viper. I will gladly take the little victories. Come on. There we go. Past the other Dodge Viper and across the line. Thank you. If we could just screenshot that photo, that would be great. After those 2 laps, I am top 8% in the world now. I think if I want to actually do well in this car, I need to get a little bit more practice driving this car. So why don't we actually take our Alpha online and just do some races against some random people and see if we can win some races online. Luckily for us, it's not raining in this race. If you actually try to use this car, because of those fancy tires, you will have absolutely no grip in the rain or off-road whatsoever. So I got really, really lucky. One thing that I actually struggle with a lot for this car is just, I don't know why, but I find the suspension super, super stiff, and it makes it really difficult anytime you go near any form of curb. As you can see, the more and more we drive this thing, the more and more I get comfortable with this thing. That's why we're doing this. Chasing down the McLaren for P2. Come on. Yo, this guy in the McLaren's really, really quick as well. Never mind. He just ate the bridge. See you later, bud. Up to... I didn't click the rewind button. What? What was that? Other than my controller deciding it wants to play the game for me, that was pretty good. I think we'll give it 1 or 2 more races, though, and try to get ourselves a dub. Remember what I was saying before about the whole rain situation? Yeah, you're about to see why that's a thing. I'm gonna have absolutely no grip. And now that I've said that, I'm probably gonna win. No, I can tell you I have so little grip. I can tell you right in that corner, it's just... it doesn't have the same type of performance that it... Never mind, I'm winning. Never mind. Just do the opposite. Oh, hey. Okay, we got a race on our hands here, boys. Show these guys how it's done. It's the Italians versus the Americans. Come on. Come on. Luckily, there's not that much rain. Please turn. Oh, my God. That's where it hurts. In the slow speed corners, the thing did not want to turn at all. We are learning how to drive this thing. Let's go. I'm finally getting confidence in the car. Yeah, so remember what I said about racing in the rain? Yeah. Race number 3. We are on my favorite circuit in the game. We've got to do well over here. Come on, buddy. Okay, we got a guy taking try-hard lines. I like it. You're not going to be able to out-grip me, though, bud. See you later. Oh, little bit of drifting there. Come on, let's see the run. Let's see the run. I need some good horsepower. Oh, my God, that RS6 is fast. Oh, yeah, we got the speed. We totally got the speed on the RS6. In... go, keep pushing, play it nice and easy. RS6 is still right behind. Jeez, I should pull away from him here through that corner. Very nice. Come on. Yo, that RS6 is so fast. That's crazy. He's half a second, less than half a second, right behind me as we're going on to the final lap. Do not mess this up. 0.3 seconds he's behind me. This is so close. We don't got this. Ran deep. Ran very deep. He didn't go past. Blocked him. Trying to go around the outside. Lovely move. Come on. Come on, Alpha. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Nice driving, buddy. Let's go. Woo. I think it's safe to say I've gotten at least decent at driving the Alfa Romeo. That thing is fun. After those races, I'm feeling way more confident driving the Alfa Romeo. Now, if I want to get top 100 in the world for today, why don't I go over to Fortune Island? It's a place where we don't often go, and there's a bunch of really good racetracks over here, actually. Maybe this is the good circuit for us because it's got really tight corners and really high-speed corners. Let me see. There is somebody on the leaderboard. Oh, it's all Shelby Monaco. Jeez. This guy, the guy who I'm racing against, is ranked 127th place in the world. He's driving a Caterham. Keep in mind, I couldn't actually tell you the last time I've driven this circuit, so bear with me. But I want to see if we've got what it takes to break in to the top 100 in the world. If not, maybe even the top 50, maybe top 30. On to the flying lap. No way. We're already faster than that Caterham. Caterham's super fast into the corners, late on the brakes. All right. Now we get on the power, try to straight line it. That Caterham's really fast in a straight line. He's got some really nice horsepower. I might want to consider swapping my tune for the version with more horsepower, actually. So maybe we'll consider doing that. Let's get around here, though. This looks like it's only going to take 1 lap to take down the Caterham as I get off the line. All over the place. We got him. 96th place in the world. We have already broken into the top 100. So this is the tune that I've been running with 687 horsepower. But I can download this one from Nalak with 715 horsepower. It doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, in terms of like those little bits on the straights, that should be very much worth it. I really want this thing to be top 50 in the world. I know how good this car is. I just need to push it that little bit harder. Come on. 170 miles an hour. across the start-finish line, braking, turning in, get on the power. NSX runs it out wide, using a lot more of the road, but we've got way more horsepower than the NSX. I can keep it planted through there. Don't lift on the next lap. Come in, brake early. Reel in that NSX on the back half of the track. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got him by 0.01 seconds. With that lap, we go up to P47 in the world. That's pretty good. I can definitely go way, way faster than that. Let's go top 30 in the world. That'll be a challenge now. Come on, buddy. It's a Ford GT this time. All right. 170 miles an hour across that start-finish line. On the brakes, nice and early in. Try not to gun it in first gear. I gotta get better on that power. Coming out of the corner, I cannot rely solely on the top speed of this thing to actually work. I've gotta lean on those tires more through the corners, and that was not a good example of that. Same thing in this corner. I've gotta push my tires more than I am right now. This was actually way harder than it looked. This was lap 11 going on to lap number 12. This was lap 21 where I started to feel a little bit more comfortable with the car. This was lap 30 where I didn't get much better. And then finally on lap 44,
I wasted
this
money
happened.
to say this. You've been Nick Sunshine.
What? Yes. 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 I'm top 2% in the world. I tied the guy in P30? You're joking.